3 days ago, I got really bored and I asked myself, what can I do for fun? Long story short, in about 10 minutes, there's gonna be a 90-foot truck here to pick up my Lamborghini Huracan and bring it back home to Minnesota, which is where I grew up. Now, I was kind of debating which car to bring, but the Lamborghini for me is by far one of my favorite vehicles besides the M4. That was my first car, I love that car. But I've always dreamed of having a really fun exotic car back home where I grew up. There's some roads I wanna drive on. We'll definitely have some fun with the police for sure. That's always a given whenever I'm driving, but it's always a lot of fun. So I love driving, it's one of my biggest hobbies, so I'm super excited. This car is filthy, by the way, right now, so I apologize for that, but I'll clean it when I get to Minnesota. One thing I also want to do, I actually just got a license plate on this car, which it hasn't had one on there since I got it like 7 months ago or 8 months ago. So I kept getting pulled over for that, but check this out. You guys are the first to see it. It says no GED, which is this is more of a personal thing for me because I actually did not graduate high school. So I wanted to put that on the vehicle just as a constant reminder because it inspires me, but I actually want to get a reveal photo of that license plate in front of the old high school that I dropped out of in 10th grade. So I think that would be a lot of fun. The guy's gonna be here in like 8 minutes now. I think I just heard him text me, but I want to put my skateboard in the car because I definitely plan on skateboarding when I'm back up there. Other than that, I'm gonna follow it in 2 days, fly up to Minnesota. It should be there like the next day or two after that. And we're gonna have fun for a couple weeks, then I'm shipping it back, actually having it shipped to a body shop where I'm gonna get some stuff done to it just to, I don't know, continue building out the car. We're doing a lot of fun stuff, you'll see that soon. And then the next day after that, once I get back here, I'm flying up to Canada for a couple weeks while it's getting work done. So this should be really, really fun. Let's do a little cinematic edit of the dirty car and put it on the car carrier. And with that being said, I'm gonna get on the road and head up to Minnesota. Alright, so we're getting this thing loaded up here. It's really bright out, but this has got to be one of the coolest car carriers I've ever seen. Holds 16 cars, it's got hydraulic lifts. It's like 2 separate trailers, but he can drive between them. It's pretty nice, I was just talking to him about it. So we're getting this loaded up and we're good to go. Had to get a second pair of hands here. What's up, bud? What's up? Get a helping hand and a ride back. Alright, how we doing? Alright, it is the next morning and I got my grandpa here giving me a ride to pick up the car. He's the only one who knows. This is the, oh, sounds good. This is the car that I got him. How you liking the car?
Oh, I love it. Don't like it at all. I love it.
It's awesome. He keeps it immaculate. I love that. Perfect condition.
Spectacular. Now watch.
And now we're off to pick up,
we're off to pick up something.
Nice, we'll go this way. Have you ever been in a Lamborghini?
Don't think I've ever seen one in person.
Hey.
Will I get the chance?
Oh yeah.
Look at one.
We'll get the chance to go really, really fast.
What I want is to look at one that's been wrapped.
Well, I do that to protect the paint.
Oh, I brought you this. Wait a minute.
What'd you get?
Here you go.
Oh, hey!
That's to wipe your windshield off.
It's gonna be, yeah, the car is really dirty.
It's gonna be dirty. We'll put it in Sport.
He's put it
Plus. Okay, Sport.
He's a maniac. Don't be getting those speeding tickets now.
Oh, no. We're only going 39 miles an hour, officer.
Yeah, right.
At that, would ya? Here. Oh.
She's back. All right, and my man Paul, shout out to you, brother, the shipping guy. He's taking good care of it. He's already got off the trailer. It's nice and windy out, but say hello, make sure he's paid, and then I gotta go get this thing cleaned. It's filthy. Shout out to my papa, cleaning the windshield. It is really dirty. We're about to go clean it. He's got a pressure washer at his house. Got to fill it up on gas, but this should be fun. Nobody else knows it's here, so we'll stop by, say what's up to some friends. I'm playing tennis later today with a couple of my buddies, so that'll be a good time. Gonna show it to my dad. He's driven it before and seen it when he came and visited me, but my brother hasn't. He's big into cars. He's a BMW technician, so are a couple of his friends, so we'll give him some rides and have some fun. It'll be a good time for sure. The roads are nice up here, so let's get on with it. All right, and I have made it to my grandpa's place. Still waiting on him. I guess I beat him a little bit. Oh, here he comes actually. He's flying. But we're about to get the cars cleaned up. I gotta put some air in one of the tires and put new tires on it tomorrow because they're basically bald. Or they are bald. And then I gotta get some gas as well. So yeah, should be some fun.
Lambert, oh yeah.
All right, well, what'd you think of the first ride?
Oh, I loved it. If you could only get the noise level up just a little.
Yeah.
I almost have ears. Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta come in here.
I can come in at an angle. He's
Now,
got the
how do you
blue.
lift it?
Boom, right there. So then you can see
Now
that
what's
on the
I
dash.
see it coming up?
Yeah,
How
you-
far?
About 3-4 inches. All right, so just had a great time with my grandpa. He brought me to the car carrier. The guy already had it off the trailer, which was awesome. Got it cleaned, put gas in it and everything. Now it's back home. I brought it back, and we're making a video. It is the next morning, and I'm actually about to take this to get the 2 new rear tires because I don't know if I already showed this or not, but you can literally see the wire coming through. I mean, look at that. So it is absolutely, definitely time for some new wheels on the back. So that is the plan there. First I gotta stop at my brother's work. He's a technician at a local auto shop because they have like the little bolt to get this off, and the tire shop who's doing the tire does not. So I'm headed over there, but that means we're about to get a cold start. And it's colder here than it is in Arizona, so hopefully it sounds nice. Let me put it here for you. Yeah, she sounds good, nice and loud. So I'm off to do that. It was really cool being able to give my grandpa a ride, my brother, a couple of his friends. So we'll get some more reactions later today once I can really push the car. I just don't want to push it with some very bald tires because the worst thing would be for them to explode. So as soon as this is done, it'll be done in a few hours. The shop said they can do it pretty quick. Then we'll have some fun. And then I think probably later today, I'm gonna try and go up to the old high school, and I wanna get a really cool picture since my license plate says no GED like you guys saw in the beginning of the video. So we're gonna try and get that picture secured tonight, hopefully. That's the goal. Ah, it looks good. He keeps it clean. Oh man.
You got a good car in the shot.
You got a better one. You can hold 5 people. All right, we're off to get the tires. All right, so I'm following my grandpa on the way there, you know, because he's kind enough to give me a ride back and hang out with me while my tires are getting changed. This guy drives like a maniac, man. Could barely keep up. fastest car around.
Oh, and a great car. Oh.
They're already coming after you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How are the seats in this thing?
Terrific. They fit my lovely rump really well. Really well. Okay, I think it was right here, wasn't it?
It is Friday afternoon after an amazing morning of work. I'm headed out right now to go scope out the neighborhood of a house I'm looking at up here. But in just a few hours, one of my good buddies, Dennis, is gonna be arriving here at the airport. He's gonna be the one taking the picture of me up at the school, which again is probably like the most personal photo I've ever taken of me. The second one is by far the one in Monaco when I was in France, because that's a destination I've wanted to go to since I was like 8. So this is gonna be really, really cool. Dennis and I were, we've been friends for 3-4 years. We were great friends when we had no money trying to figure everything out. So we used to come hang out in Minnesota, because we have to stay with our parents. We didn't really have the budget for a hotel. So it's gonna be really cool. He's gonna come here for like, I think 5 or 6 days, hang out, have a good time, and get that picture. So that picture is gonna be taken tomorrow, but tonight, I'm gonna introduce you to Dennis. We're gonna get his reaction in the car. He's been in it a few times before when he was in Arizona, but never on some of these fun roads with a lot of roundabouts. So we'll go have some fun later tonight, and I'll pick it up there. Got my brother's Beamer and his buddies. They're both BMW technicians, which is cool. Is it unlocked? It is. Ooh. Let's get a cold start. All right, and it is officially the weekend. After an amazing and very early Cars and Coffee this morning, myself and Dennis, what's going on, brother, are headed about a mile up the road to the school, middle school and high school that I used to walk to every single day until I left. So we're going to get the picture. It's kind of one of the 3 or 4 main reasons why I brought this here. Just again, really personal to me, with no GED there. And I found one of my old yearbooks. I'll show you the picture of myself later. It's from like 2 years before I dropped out, or 1 year. But oh man, definitely I don't know, I don't like that picture. So we're gonna get that, we're gonna put that on the Instagram post as well. So this will be fun. Hopefully there's like no event or nobody up there.
That actually make it more eventful.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go with people up there. But yeah, we're gonna head up there right now. All right, and we have made it. This is the middle school side of it, and this is kind of like divided right there at this wall, like all the way down. That's the high school side, turf fields. So it was kind of a unique situation because this school, 9th grade, which is normally high school, is still in the middle school because the high school side of it was too small. So I only actually got 1 year of like being in the high school before I dropped out because I left at the end of 10th grade. So yeah, we're gonna get an Instagram photo. I'm thinking kind of like right here would look good. Got to show the no GED and have it there. It should be fun. All right, I think we just got a whole bunch of options here of some really, really good ones. This is literally, and I was explaining this to Dennis, this is, without a doubt, one of the most important pictures I've ever taken. Actually, I'm not the one taking it. Shout out to Dennis for taking it. But besides the one in Monaco, just like I mentioned earlier in this video, it's kind of the most personal to me. So we're gonna get a bunch of different angles, take advantage of this, and have some fun. All right, and look who just randomly drove by. My buddy Benson.
What's up?
I'm like, hey, I recognize the truck. We have a funny story. I totally forgot until he just brought it up. And I got in huge trouble. He got arrested at this middle school because he's a couple years older than me, and he came one day during gym class out on the field, and I don't know, everybody freaked out. It was all dramatic. Police came. That was like the funniest thing.
Dude, I pretended to shadow you.
Yeah, that was like the best.
Oh my God.
They were like threatening to suspend me. I got put in handcuffs. It was the funniest thing. But yeah, so we're out here just getting the photos, and I think we got the winner, the one that looks really good. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's just my last name, so you guys can check that one out soon. All right, and we have completed the goal. Like literally, it just feels weird. It's like one of the craziest things. I mean, looking at this, I know it's just like a materialistic thing, but the representation, right there. So we're headed back to my house to get some work done because it's 4 p.m. We went to Cars and Coffee this morning, running on about an hour of sleep. So we took a nap for a few hours, just woke up a few hours ago. So we've got a whole bunch of work to do before the day ends. So that's the plan. We'll be back to it. Gonna hang out still. I'm here in Minnesota for another 4 or 5 days, or 6. So yeah, just gonna hang around, mess around, and then ship the car back, and then I'm off to Canada. So it'll be fun. All right, and it is Wednesday and the car is getting picked up. Now, out of all the time that I've spent here hanging out working, it's coming in like the 3-hour window where I'm gonna be out playing golf for the second time here. The first time was interrupted by Dennis landing early. I found myself on the 6th hole fairway about to chip, and he's like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, so didn't get to finish or even really get started on that round of golf, but we're going again, and now we're gonna be interrupted by having to leave to go do the car carrier. So it should be hopefully a quick ordeal. I'm trying to figure out how to give someone the keys and I'll go park it there in advance, but definitely excited to play golf. I got a tee time in 22 minutes, and I think my grandpa just showed up. He wanted to show his buddy the car, which will be cool, and he was gonna, I think, drop off the keys once the car carrier guy gets there. So that's planned, but it's headed back. It's going to the shop in Tucson, Arizona to get some work done. I go back to Phoenix for 12 hours or so and then jump on a flight to Canada. So really, really excited for you guys to see what's in store for the car. I mean, it is nowhere near done. We have so many really cool things that are some big, big changes coming. So drop your guesses in the comments down below if you guys are car people. I'll make a whole video on that when we do a crazy new reveal. That should be coming here in like the next 30 days. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any other future videos you want to see or some crazy ideas of what we should do to the car, let me know. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Yikers.
And she's being sent back on an open carrier this time.